Hello everybody, welcome to episode 16 of the Gene Park series for Rimworld. I'm Icon and today there's a good chance of us creating our first genetic abnormality or monstrosity, however you want to put it. We're right now creating our genoframes, upgrading them into higher qualities, and we'll see about that. Our scientists were busy the entire last episode to bring up as many genetic samples as possible, so we'll see about that. Now, we're also trying to recruit two people here. Mole and Vogan are being converted while I'm speaking. Mole's conversion is taking a nice, it has a nice progression going on for itself. And, well, good times here. Certainly good times. So, let's do the conversion spell on Mole. 4.8% certainty left. Awesome. So we're going to get ourselves Mole converted quite quickly. So, let's see. Recruit. There's a very low resistance on that person there. Pretty good, isn't it? Okay. So, as a matter of fact... Oh, well, never mind. Was just considering if Sidearms shouldn't be firefighting that much. But then I realized that we're already crafting a prosthetic leg for the dude, and therefore, we're going to be good. But Justin, my man, come on. Do this. Here, you started that thing. You might as well finish it, please. We're waiting for that. Okay. Yeah, for some odd reason, your people love to drop their jobs if you don't force the jobs on them. Ruiz. So, paralytic abasia. Hell no. So, I hate paralytic abasia. Staggeringly ugly and slowpoke. Well, we already have 2 slowpokes in the colony. I don't need more of these. Okay, so we obviously could use another math scientist kind of person here in the colony, though. It's a little bit much for Narc all alone, so to say. Okay, well, so what kind of genomes can we extract right there? It's the next interesting question. So, avian, ursine, boom animal, muffalo, canine, rodent or leopard, feline, humanoid. So at least these categories are the ones that I grew up with. I've played Genetic Rim a lot, and while there's a lot of similarities, there's also a lot of differences there. So, well, we could extract ourselves. Was there reptile genome also available? Canine, feline. What kind of add-ons can we research here? Genetic augmentation. That's all implants for the animals. Biomechanical lab beacon. Mecha hybrid antenna. Yeah, what mechanoid hybrids? Okay. Genetic compatibility. Well, okay. Looks like there's no reptile genomes anymore. They were a thing in the older version. So there's rhino. Well, and there's rat. Twice. Okay. So Narc, how good's your shooting by now? Shooting 9, okay. So let's extract ourselves some rat genome. By the way, all primary avian hybrids lay eggs, okay. And rodents, reduced body size but greatly increased reproduction rates. Okay. Let's see. does this need refrigeration? That's another interesting question. Yeah, it needs refrigeration. Okay. So for now, the genomes will be stored over here. Genetic materials tier 2. Alpha genome. Architect genome excavator. Equine genome, insectoid genome. So genome excavators. There's a lot of things that I just need to discover as I see. Okay, well. And that also means we're going to need a little refrigerator. But honestly, I pretty much expected that already. The genetic samples and genetic rim also needed their cooling, so it's not exactly a big surprise here. Yeah, sucks to be you, Boomrad. It thwacked itself. Okay, then. So, well... Next thing we're going to do, we got to move that Boomrad away from that spot there. I'm not really, I don't really want to rescue the Boomrad. Just wanted to make sure it dies somewhere safe. Now let's send Narc. She's going to beat out the fire once that thing explodes. And give me a sec, I'll be right back. There's the doorbell. Now, forgive me the small interruption there, but there's some neighborhood help going on here. Just a package that I accepted for the neighbors. Okay, well, now let's get ourselves some boom animal genes. I mean, a boom animal hybrid with a rad, that's not exactly anything too groovy or such. But, I mean, we gotta start somewhere, I guess. Okay, so we got the boom genome. Okay. So... nutrient vat. What's this? Increases work speed when placed near a vanilla genetics expanded workbench. I see. Well, let's bring up the genome recombinator. I'm too curious to not do it. Such is life. Even if we would need our money for something else. Oh yeah, Dr. Philly. Can you please just get rid of Ruiz? Thank you. Thank you. So, let's see. Since we are mad scientists, can't we do something nasty like that? Alright. So we could now... Oh, Kessler Syndrome. What's that? I mean, I know what the Kessler Syndrome is. It's when too much debris is in the orbit, but all shuttle travel has been rendered impossible until the cascade. Alright. And so that means we're not going to see any orbital traders anytime too soon, I assume? But honestly, that's not the worst piece of news. We pretty much got what we need. I mean, it's a pain that... But maybe it's... maybe I misread that. Maybe it's not about that. Maybe it's about actual space shuttles, because I have those in a mod package enabled as well, but... Well, we'll see about that. Okay, we got ourselves some fancy humanoid genome now. Let's see what we can do out of that. I'm really curious, gotta say. And let's build ourselves some cooler copies. And also, since I already have the tech, I want that geothermal generator here. You know, we're amping up our capacities, and therefore let's amp up our production of power as well. Let's cancel that last solar panel there. I don't need it that much. Rather invest my materials into this. So we haven't hauled back all that steel chunk yet. So let's put that into haul urgently. So by tomorrow, the first thing that the entire colony will do is haul these steel slag chunks back home. They are that important. Okay, so giraffe. Canine, avian, feline, canine, humanoid. All humanoid hybrids have a somewhat decent level of intelligence and can do various tasks around the colony. Oh man, that's rotten. Basilia's EMI field. So I could shut down my electric devices for 6 days for some crappy rewards. Thanks, but no thanks. Like, seriously not? Okay. Just like I thought, once the steel slag chunk is on the site here, everything's working out swimmingly. Okay, so... Oh yeah, we got the coolers already down here. Nice. So now we can finally store our genomes inside here. I always feel like it's way cooler if you have genetic materials where they actually belong, you know. Genome excavators. I'm pretty sure that these are not... They don't need to be cooled. Okay. I bet that I can't build the fabrication bench now because I spent the last advanced component for that. Genome recombinator, but I'm too curious, you know? I just want to see what we can do there. And I bet you guys want to. Okay, so... Did I understand things correctly so far? We could go for a humanoid genome and a boom genome, and we'd get a manalope with 80% or a booman. I already feel bad about this. So boom genome and humanoid genome would okay, booman outright refuses to let anyone else milk them for their chem fuel, as they view it as a violation of their humanoid rights. They make for a good conversation partner, even if their stance can be a little bit volatile. Yeah, okay. So, recessive humanoid genes. Instead of supplying a regular amount of chem fuel, this hybrid will siphon themselves to chop up a limited number of machinery powered by chem fuel. What? Alright, humanoid hybrids will sometimes engage in conversation. Okay. Boomman periodically refuels the machines powered by chem fuel in a 10-tile radius. Okay. The Manalope, okay, a floating ticking time bomb that produces extremely reactive chemicals instead of chem fuel. Okay, arguable, more of a complex chemical distillery than an animal, okay. If using set trap ability, once every 3 days the Manalope can set up an explosive IED. Hovers over terrain. How? Okay. So, unlike the previous versions, it's pretty cool that we can actually see a lot of, we can already see what's been the outcome there. Molemen, okay. Molemen will periodically obey commands to mine. Okay. Man squirrel. Clear snow. What the heck? Sure. So we have the boom squirrel and squirrelope. So, trainability intermediate. Wow, we can use the boom squirrels as attackers there. I don't know what squirrelopes are good for. Okay. Ah, here, produces chem fuel much more efficiently. Okay, well, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to go for. What's infinite synthesis going to mean? Okay, whatever. We need more genes. That's the first thing that's definitely clear for me. But for starters today, we're just smelting down a lot of steel. So we got that genome recombinator. Duplicate ursine genome. Create template genome. Absolutely and completely worthless, but when properly processed alongside an actual genome, it can be trimmed down to an identical copy. So these things are actually... Oh yeah, okay. So we can duplicate all manner of different genomes this way. So how are we going to get ourselves tier 2 genomes? That's something I don't know yet. We've set up pretty much all of the things that we can. Oh no, genetics tinkering table. So that's the implants, I bet. But, well, we're going to bring up that thing later down the road as well, but I haven't figured out yet where the tier 2 genomes come from. Either we'll have to recover them from outside sites, because there's also quests which allow us to scour outside laboratories for stuff. That could be an option. Oh, we can convert Vogan. That would be a little bit sucky because our people hate being outside so much. Outside the city, I mean. But, well, probably we can make it work anyways. Masterful conversion ritual. Is Vogan actually converted due to that? There's a good chance that he is. Yep. That's the effect of masterful conversions. Hell yeah. Nice. And we've broken pepper mold's resistance, so we're on a roll here, man. Okay. So we're going to bring up 2 fresh assault rifles here into the colony. Probably make that 4. We need them. And I just realized that maybe I want to upgrade the armaments of my other dudes as well, you know? We got so many people still operating handguns. There's no good reason for that, actually. I don't think more closely about it. So let's start recycling old junk here. Oh yeah, we should be setting up a recycling shop soon as well. Or maybe this is the recycling shop already, huh? Yeah, probably. Good lord. So much stuff. But I mean, that's what we get if we process every fallen enemy outside there into genoframes. But on the other hand, I really don't mutter about all those extra textiles that we get out of that, you know? Also, there's a lot of steel inside these items. Fear pods. Mole, welcome to the crowd. So, Mole, shooting 3. Well, let's give that guy an SMG first. And then we're going to swap on over to other items. Quest completed. Ah, the monstrous blueprint. We have waited it out successfully. So we can get ourselves a dosage package of Luciferium or a silent neuroformer for being attacked by a mechanoid cluster. Hell no. I am not willing to take that. Okay, well, Mad Gila Monster. I mean, all my dudes are set for an aggressive stance, so there's a good chance that we're just going to shoot this thing on over. Okay, so Mole. Good social person, good miner, good crafter, and a good cook. Look at that. Rodent leopard genome rotted away in the storage. Are you kidding me? Oh yeah, that's what happens if you build your coolers the wrong way. Oh gosh, I'm such an idiot. Okay. Not only did I blow up my genomes, I also blew up a lot of resource while doing so, but, well, such is life. You're... what? 50%? I've lost 50% of the resource there? Are you kidding me? No. Oh, you're getting more back than that. Oh. Off. Well. I didn't expect that, to be quite honest. So... now, extremely interesting are all bird animals, muffalos, canines, felines. So those lions that come by here quite regularly are now a lot more interesting than before. Okay, well. We'll stomach that, as annoying as it might be. The Supreme Coyotes are raiding us, and they are drop-potting on top of us. Oh, sheesh. My beautiful workshop. Oh, no. Well, let's do one thing, though. Let's hold open that door right away. So there should be a decent chance of them just going outside there, but no. Oh, man. You guys suck. Oh, no. Not my smelter. I hate you. Alright. So that Zandy guy is all of a sudden whipping out a elephant tusk there. Okay. So they set the bench on fire. That sucks, but are you high? No. Just thought I'd ask. Alright. Okay, well. Ugh, my smelter. I hate you guys. Like, seriously, drop-potting into my workshop like that. How dare you? Okay, well. Damn. That's really annoying. Like, that's one of the worst things that it could have raided there. Alright, but luckily, nobody really got wounded here. If we're able to set the smelter back up, I'm going to be okay with that whole situation, but I'm afraid that we don't have enough steel now left to rebuild the smelter. That's my big... Oh, okay, good. Been my big concern, you know? So, at least that didn't happen. Good. Seriously, that... These guys... This colony has an insane bias to be drop pot raided like that. It's the second time that they drop potted on me like that. The last time they went into the rec room, it was a lot less annoying than this. This incident was really annoying, but at least, I mean, I'm really relieved that they didn't take down the prosthetics table and they didn't take down the machining table, because these items, they are effing costly. And that would have been really, really super annoying if one of these would have gone down. The other things, yeah, it sucks, but honestly, could have been worse. Could have been way, way worse. Okay, good stuff. Alright, besides the grumbling from my side, we went through that quite easily. So... I deleted the storage zone? I can't remember that. Yeah, well, whatever. That's weird. But that's not really that important. Okay, here we go. Genetic materials are being stored in here now. Oof. I'm quite relieved that we took down these guys not easily. So we're not going to cremate corpses here anymore, or at least not the fresh ones anymore, you know. That's a waste. Waste not, want not. And there goes an eclipse. Sadly, I haven't had the necessary resource yet to get the job done there, to get the the geothermal thing going, but we'll be getting there, step by step. Okay, well, do we have still human left? No. Damn. Alright. Whatevs. We got this. Let's send Narc to gather some fresh genome again, you know. Oh no, it escaped. So it goes. Okay. Well. Oh yeah, there's the simple prosthetic leg now. Let's give our man Sidearms his leg bag. Let's send Dr. Philly. You know what? We're going to take industrial medicine. I don't think that we really need Rimworld meds for a prosthetic leg. Rimworld meds are extremely rare, and usually I use them if I installed stuff like Architect. With regular prosthetics, usually you're okay. So efficiency 80%. Yay! That's what I like to see. Or dude's good as new. Or something like that. Meanwhile, Sidearms no longer incapable of walking, and Sidearms and Helen are going to marry each other now. Oh. Well, so we had a good time so far, and there's the fabrication tech being researched now, finally. And, well, I think next episode we're going to get ourselves into this whole genetics thing for real. There's a bird. We need the bird. And yeah, well, I really can't wait to see where all that getting advanced components. Oh, thanks. I know where that I know where the advanced components come from. Thanks, game. So, alien genes. Get on over here, you pissed bird. Okay, there we go. Took out the emu. And let's get ourselves some genes here. Okay, my friends, so that's the end of this episode. I'm really eager. I can't wait to see the next one. We're going to get there as soon as I can, and we're going to create ourselves some monsters in the next episode. That means we're also getting closer to the actual gene park part of this series, so it's also time to think about where we're going to bring up the guest wing and lots of things that we're going to bring up there. So thanks for watching, everybody. Drop me your comments down below. Leave me a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and of course consider subscribing. There's daily content coming up from my side, and I'd be delighted to have you. Have a good one, and see you soon.